get into
All right.
this.
Thank you,
Diana,
man.
no problem. Alright, Diana versus Ambessa. Clear down because top are 2 tanks. Makes complete sense to me. Do our full clear. It looks like the enemy jungle is pathing up because we don't see him on Raptors yet. So I think it's safe to assume you guys did the exact same thing. You did blue, he did blue. You did grump, he did grump. You did wolves, he did wolves, right? I think here there's no point to do red. You could just do Raptors to Krugs, right, and have a better cycle with your camps. There's no downside of doing Krugs here instead of red. Make sense?
Yeah.
Now here, when you're on bot grab, you should be pinging he's on top grab. First of all, even not now, even now you should be pinging. Like right when you see he's on Raptors, you should know what I said, that you guys did the exact same clear. So right now I'd be pinging. Okay, he's probably on Raptors right now. And right when you start red, I'd be pinging. Okay, he's probably on red buff right now, like danger ping on red buff. And then right now on Krugs, I'd throw a little danger ping on his Krugs. And right now when I walk into river, I throw a little danger ping right at river entrance, like right here probably, right? Because when you don't see him on the Raptor War level 3, then where else would he be, right? Like what path could he have besides what I just said? And there, boom, and he's topside. And now when you see this, you should be really happy because normally, as I said, you guys are the exact same clear. But now, normally, right when you start gromp, he starts gromp. But now, because you see him top, that means you know you're way faster than him, right? What does this mean? Well, this means now, you probably have a dragon timer, where normally when you're on Raptors, he's on Raptors. It's still gonna be the case when you're finishing Raptors. He's probably just starting Raptors, and then you could just do Raptors, and you could just skip Krugs and just instant pull a dragon, right? Because he'll be topside by then. Make sense? Actually,
Yep.
it's not even up yet. Wait, okay, he's actually so slow. It's still fine because now you'll just do Krugs, and the same thing here. Instead of basing, I think you should just pull Dragon because if you're tracking at all, you know he's clearing up, so you know he's probably on Wolves right now. 10 seconds from now, he's gonna be on Raptors, and now you're pulling thing, and now it's a win-win because look what happens. Option A, after Raptors, after Raptors, he skips his Krugs to come stop you on Dragon. Then you could just leave. You could reset it. Don't fight him. Don't 50-50. Just reset it. Just have the Dragon reset and base here. It's still win because then you did your Krugs and he had to skip his. Right? Option B, he doesn't skip Krugs and he goes to Krugs. And now option B, you just get free Dragon. So you see how you win no matter what. No matter what scenario, you're gonna be up in the. You're gonna be up. And in this case, you have mid prio. So if he comes, you maybe then at that point, in that case, you can't fight him. Right? So you see how there's basically no downside of starting it. And in this case, there's nothing to do topside. Your next camp spawns in 44 seconds. Are we going to sit here for the next 40 seconds? Are we going to gank a Poppy? Impossible. She presses W. Are we going to gank Veigar? Impossible. He's under tower with Cage. So top's ungankable, mid's ungankable. Top camps aren't up. There's no crab up because you see crabs spawning, and you can't have 2 crabs on the map at the same time. So there's literally nothing to do topside. Right? Make sense? Because look what you're going to end up doing.
Yeah.
You're literally going to end up sitting here, and in this case, he pulls the dragon. So in this case, why would we not? Why could you not fight this Ambessa? I guarantee you, if you check items, you're stronger or same items. I guarantee you, you're same level. And you have a stronger mid laner. Like they have Veigar, who's like known to be like weak early, champ that needs to scale, right? While you have a Yone who can do whatever the fuck he wants. Like in this place, like your Yone's killing their jungler. This is still, come on, this is still really good for you. You're getting free camps. It just feels like you could be getting so much more. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I should be tracking better.
Yeah, it's all from tracking, to be honest. But this is, again, this is still really, really good. If I'm you, I'm super happy. Okay, alt, 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 alt. I don't know why you're not pressing alt. There you go, now we press it. And now we full clear down. He does dragon, now we start grabs on spawn. Looks good. Perfect, good job. Shouldn't be surprised that he took your camps because you took his, right? I think here especially, you have to pay, do you need to pay attention to this grub while killing it? Does this take a lot of effort to do?
No.
Okay, so you should be looking at the map constantly. Looking top, looking mid, looking bot, correct? So here if you're looking at the map,
Yep.
while doing this, because you should be autopilot. You should be just right-clicking this and then just pressing Q and W on your keyboard and not even looking at here and just looking at the map. Here you see Ambessa bot. You see her getting through here. First of all, you should pan your camera instantly on Ambessa. Like F key, pan your camera, click the camera, whatever the fuck you want. And if you did, you'd see she has red buff, and then you know she took your red, right? And you know she walked from this way, and you have a ward here. So if you're paying attention at all, and you see that she came from try, and you know this is warded, so she didn't walk this way. She had to have walked this way. So what does that mean? These camps are probably gone. if she came bottom this way, which in a second again in a second you it's really obvious she had to have come from that way. And right, you see what I mean? So if you're paying attention at all to this, you'd be like, okay, sick. I'll go take his entire top side. You take his Raptors, you take his Red, you take his Krugs, and you're again super fucking happy, right? But you're just not paying attention at all. This one's not even like again. I guess it still classifies as jungle tracking, but this one's like way more obvious than the ones before, right? So I think here you should take his entire top side. He only took 2 of your camps, so if you took all 3 of his, you'd be up 3 camps this game because you already took his Raptors Krugs once, and then you'd be taking 3 camps this time, so it'd be 5, and he only took 2 of yours, so you'd be up 3 camps, which in reality is 6 camps, right? So I think a really big missed opportunity. Now we should be looking to base soon because we have item. Go back to our clear. I don't know why you're scared again. Like see Poppy's 1 HP, so she can't actually help because if she actually like walks up, she literally dies to like R plus auto, right? So this guy's like a fake champ. If anything, he might actually help your fight because he gives you your R damage gets amplified if he walks into you, right? So it's gonna be 2x. So this guy doesn't actually matter. So you basically just have a 1v1. And then let's look at this 1v1 objectively. You're both level 8, one item to one item. Difference is you're full HP, she's 70, right? And when the shield goes away, she's 70. B, you have ult. She doesn't have ult. You just saw her use it on neutral gas. So you have ult advantage. You have HP advantage. You have ability, right? And then look at then we could be even more specific. Your items just cost more. Like this, your item is a better item. Like this is a like your item is 3,000. Her item's like 299. So your item just like even though you're both one item, your item gives you more stats than her item does. It's just a better item, right? It's like you're not gonna compare like an IE to like a Umbral, right? Like this obviously items that cost more are just stronger items, right? So in this case, I think again you're nothing new for you. I think a common trip. I think you are a bit too scared when I see no reason why you wouldn't win this fight. Looking at it now, right?
Yeah.
This is still again, it's still not bad for you. Still farming well. Still got 3 grubs. Still took some of her camps. You're still strong. I just want to make sure that
I
soon
think it's just I
we use
don't
it.
I don't trust my mechanics enough, so that's why I never take it.
I think if you were playing a champion like I don't know Kindred or Graves, it makes sense to me. But your champion isn't really like when you're in melee range with someone, like in this case, like right, like once you've already come to this pot, the only mechanical part of your champion is landing your Q. It's your only skill shot, right? Because your W is click on, your E is click on. When you're on someone like this, your alt is basically click on. Like these, all 3 of these spells are unmissable. Your Q is your only skill shot. So when you start the fight hitting your only thing you could fuck up, then as long as you're just pressing right click and then just honestly just spamming your buttons, there's not really like you can't really fuck it up, you know. Your Q is your hardest part, which you've already landed at the start, you know. And I think again, I really hate the defeatist mindset like oh my mechanics are bad, I can't take fights because like you can improve mechanics. I don't know. I feel like I don't know where propaganda is where people say you can't improve mechanics. Like it's just fake. Like the more you play and the more you focus on what am I bad at? Is it my mouse accuracy? Is it the movement speed? Is it my target selection? Like these are all different forms of mechanics. Reaction speed, right? Uh, then it's gonna get better. But if you just say it's kind of like if you just say something's bad, then you're gonna. It's like there's a lot of placebo stuff. Like fucking. You ever heard the thing how doctors gave patients like a pill and said that it was gonna help with their migraine? It was a fucking tic tac, and then 80% of them reported that they actually helped their headaches. Like if you go into every game saying about mechanics, you're probably gonna play fights 80% worse. Like you're just gonna believe it, and then you're gonna act like it. But if you go into fights saying, "Nah, I'm the fucking best. I'm gonna land on my skill shots. I'm really good." I'm not gonna say you're gonna guarantee do it more, but I hope you get my drift, right?
Yeah, I
Um,
understand.
so you feel a bit defeatist to me. So, but you gotta be,
Yeah, it's
confident.
because it happens all the time where I get a lead and then my mechanics is what throws it for me, and then I just lose.
Just gotta focus on it. If you don't think about it, then it might be bad. But if you're like going into games like, nah, I'm gonna really like make sure to land my cues this game. I'm gonna really think about my spells before throwing them. I'm not just gonna brain off throw my shit. Then we'll see how it goes. I think the dragon makes sense here. I think you're just rushing it. I think let's wait for Yon to kill mid wave, he'll come. Smolder to kill bot wave, he'll come. The way like laners work. So you know how for junglers when I say is like, okay, do all your camps and do dragon. When you do all your camps, you have a timer to do a play. The play could be a gank, it could be an objective, it could be an invade. That's what a timer is. It's you have a free time because your camps are dead. Correct? So laners,
Yes.
timers are when their waves are dead. It's their version of camps. I kill all 6 of my camps, I have time for dragon. Laners, I kill my wave, I have time to come to dragon. I kill my wave, I have time to come to dragon. But when you start dragon right when the waves meet, it's like the mini map, like the waves are literally meeting right now. Meeting, and then like in 3, 2, 1, ball wave just met just now, and you instantly started it, right? It's the equivalent of, let's say you were into jungle, you're a laner, and your laner just started dragon, and your junglers just started raptor camp, right? It doesn't make any sense. So wait for him to kill raptors, wait for him to kill red, wait for Yon to kill mid wave, wait for Smolder to kill bot wave, and then start it so they can come. Because now you're forcing them to choose. Do I want mid wave or do I want dragon? But if you just wait, you can get
I
both.
should
You
be
can get mid wave,
efficient.
and
Yeah.
then you could get dragon, right? So just wait for your laners to have timers. Because here, I actually think there's no reason why you'd lose the 44. If Yone's here, Smolder's here, and these guys try to do this, I see no reason why you can't win this fight. But in this case, they have a number of answers. There's 3 of them and two of you, right? So you gotta be patient and wait for your teammates to be near you. There's no reason to try to do it on your own. But this ends up being really bad. You die, Yumi dies, Smolder dies, you lose Dragon. I think the game just went from dead even, like the game went from being 6-6, dead even game, to 6-10 plus you lost Dragon. Like the game just went from being so good to so bad instantly. For no reason either, just patience. Play for Herald, nice. Yeah, I mean, you play with Young, boom. He pushes him out, he kills Ambessa, you get Herald. This looks fucking great, right? Q, E, perfect, good job. See, you land your skill shots when you want to. He dies, perfect. You do scuttle. I don't know what you're heralding, to be honest with you. Like, I don't know why you'd herald here. There's a top tower to herald. If you herald top, Poppy's dead. So if you herald top, who's gonna defend top? Who's gonna defend the top herald? Right? Ambessa and Poppy are dead. Veigar's mid. You see Sona and their AD carry bot. So if you herald top right now, who's gonna stop you? Nobody, right? You're just gonna get free tower, and then probably next free hit too. But you go mid. Not only are you going mid when there's no tower mid, so there's nothing to even herald, but there's a guy who's literally gonna be there to defend it. So you have option A, herald top tower with no one defending, or option B, herald mid tower where there is no mid tower and there's someone defending it. See how it makes literally no sense? So yeah, just go top. Q, E. You can double eat there is a bit strange, right? Just eat once, and then you could W, you could ult or whatever. I don't know why you double eat. Get the dragon, nice smite. You can look to fight, nice Q. Try to avoid the wall so you don't get poppy eat here. Okay, go in. 2-man ult, 2-man ult, 2-man ult. If you're gonna, if this way, you should just accept you're dead, right? Because you're half HP, you're no flash, red buff's hitting you, this guy's hitting you, this guy's hitting you. So at this point, just accept your death and just try to do as much damage as possible. 2-man ult, pop your W, try to E this guy again to do, E damage. Just accept it. Don't, just try to be as useful as possible. But you're kind of just like, I want to live, I want to live. It's like delusional, right? Like it's a team game. It's fine if you die, as long as you can get as much damage off as possible. Like I want you to imagine right now, look at their HPs. I want you to imagine if you got a Diana ult off on Poppy and Ambessa, and Poppy's dead, and Bessa's like this HP, and then your Smolder's just gonna clean house. He still might, but if you did the extra damage, it wouldn't be close, right? And actually, yeah, because he gets Poppy ult, he actually doesn't clean house. So, I think when you realize, oh shit, I'm half HP, no flash, just let me just ult and do as much damage as possible. Especially with like your new model you told me today, how you just want to do as much damage as possible, then this should become second nature to you. Riftmaker or Nashers, I don't care what my item is, I just want to do damage, right? Sounds good. Because
Yeah.
looking at it right now, if you got your ult off, two or three of those guys are dead, and then if it's a team game, so if you're trading 1 for 3, that's pretty fucking worth, right? So again, I mean, I don't want to keep tying it into the same thing. I could say you're just scared there, but sometimes you just gotta fight more.
I know I'm definitely scared, which is
Mm-hmm.
why that's impacting my mechanics as well.
Mm-hmm. Because stuff like that, when I see stuff like that, like failure at ult, I don't. Technically, you could say it's mechanics because anything that comes to like abilities is mechanics. Anything that comes to macro, which is like pathing or you know, um, you know, top tower, bot tower, or dragon over grubs. That's all like macro, right? So anything that happens to abilities, people just like mechanics. But I always anything when it comes to thinking about your abilities, I don't think it's like it's your fingers failing to press the buttons. I think it's your brain failing to realize I probably should press my button there. I don't think it's because you're just unable to press Alt. You're just not thinking about should I press Alt. It's more it should be more of a question, not of an action, right? Because look, if you look at this fight, your mechanics look great. You're landing everything. You landed boom. You land Q. You land E. You land W. You land auto. Land. He's on use your Q. Two-man ult, perfect. Q E again to dodge a spell. Q like this fight was mechanically very very like what rank are you again? Silver. This fight was mechanically was played way better, higher than silver. Um, but just need to have like a mindset going into it. Like, okay, I'm gonna save my Q for his Zanyas. Okay, I'm gonna ult him when he comes out of Zanyas. Okay, I'm not gonna E through his cage. I'm gonna wait for the cage to expire and then I'll press E. You have to have a more. You just have to be thinking about these things more. It's not your fingers. It's all your brain. If you're actively thinking about how should I save my abilities, when should I use them? Should I use them when his cage is up? Should I use them when his cage is down? And you're gonna see your mechanics aren't actually as bad as you think they are. You know, because even though you died one for one,
It's a lot of psychological stuff
hmm
for me.
I think that fight was great. I think one for one. I think jungle for mid is basically almost always worth. So I think that was a great fight. Your team cleans up afterwards. Farm some camps. Play for this respawning dragon. Group with Smolder and Yone. Yone goes in. You get a one-man ult. Don't forget to click W. We talked about this before as well. I think you have a habit of just not pressing the button, but your W's up this entire time. Gives you shield. Does extra damage. Blah blah blah. And also important to keep like being keeping in mind of your teammates. Like here, your Smolder got poppy ulted, so right after this, now it's time to click back, wait for the Smolder to reconnect, and then when Smolder's back, then we can QE back in. But right now, you're technically playing a 2v4. There's four of them, and just you and Yon, right? So it's important to when you're team fighting to keep track of where your teammates are. You know, so I think here if you actually you're still not dead, but you're pretty fucking low now. Yeah, one thing, good fight. Besides maybe going in when Smolder got ulted out, the rest of the fight looks pretty good to me. Okay, Yon entered, not your fault. You just ran in and died for no reason.
I mean, I got ulted by Ambessa right before I could R them, right? So
Yeah,
like
no,
boom.
that's why I never complained about. I
Yeah.
never said your ult was bad, right? I just said your W was bad.
I know. I just didn't expect it to happen that fast.
Uh-huh. Yeah, they did a good
Good
job.
on her. She hit it.
They did a good job pulling Baron. That was good by them. Way you kill them all, so it's actually still better for you. Yep.
Was bad. We chased the
But
fucking
yeah, I think in this case, just keep pushing bot. Who cares if Veigar's bot? You're just gonna, like even without Nashers, you still one shot towers with your passive, right? Like you're just like a really good. Diana's just a really good tower taker. So if this guy wants to be mid, sick, bro. You're literally gonna break into him. Like three people dead. This guy's mid. That means the only person that's bot is Sona. So you're literally just gonna press the E ult button on Sona. He'll die. All four dead. So tell me who wave clears if Veigar's mid? No one. You'll just get tower for free and end him for free. So this guy wants to be mid, sick, bro. He's not even. Is he hitting or is he taking our inhib or something? Fuck, he's not doing anything. He might hit tower. Who cares? If he gets mid tower, we're gonna give on him. Um, but I think your teammate's actually pretty slow at hitting towers. You're actually the best. Funny enough, you're the best tower taker on your team. So I think if you're a bot, you probably would have got this inhib
I
tower.
know. I know. I should have been there. Yeah.
Yeah, this is great. 3-man ult, dodge and Ambessa ult. That looks pretty fucking good to me. Good to try. I think your team overchased. I think you played this fight great. I think your Yon just went way too deep in and died for no reason. Same with Smolder. I think this was great by you. This is actually probably one of the best.
You should see what happened. Smolder what we chunked them,
Yeah, I
and
saw.
me and Young for Dragon, and then they just went
Yeah,
in
yeah,
and
they just
died.
yeah, they entered. I see. I see. No, I think you played this fight great. Your team entered. It happens. That was awesome by you. Three
But
man
then the
ult.
Yone inted.
Yeah, I saw.
Uh,
I saw.
no, no, later on, I'm saying he's
Yeah.
gonna int my strongest guy, and I just want to play with him.
Mhm. My Smolder is strong too. Eon's definitely stronger, but yeah, Eon just died bot somehow. But here, when this guy's by himself, when you see all four bot, which you see Sona, Jinx, you look at the map, you see Bessa, they're all four, everyone on the team is bot except for Veigar, right? And you see this guy's by himself, and like there's four of you. Like like it's you, Smolder, you, me, Cho'Gath. So this guy's 4v1. Tell me how you're not just flash e-ulting him right now, and then he's just dead, is he not? Who's gonna save him? His entire team is bot
Yeah,
side. So if they're four-manning Yone, you should be four-manning this Veigar. But now you look at your team, who has engaged? Can Smolder engage fights? No. Can Yumi engage fights? No. Cho'Gath's too far to engage, so it's your job. Get your ass in there. Press the E ult button. Even this range, you don't even have to flash. You're literally in ER range. This is E range, right? So if they kill Yone, he's the mid laner. But then you kill Veigar, that's 1-for-1. That's mid for mid. But in this case, it's better because they're so far that by the time they show up, this tower you already kill this tower because you're gonna one shot this tower with Baron and just you're just Diana, right? So I think it's fine if you don't dice here. You should just be trade killing. And you're like, oh, I'm in cage, but you could always just flash over the cage and then just ult, right? And he'll just get one shot. So I don't really care if you don't dice here. I think you're trolling by not trading the kill. If it's 1-for-1, plus you get mid tower, it's completely worth, right? But because you took so long, now they were able to kill Yon and they were able to connect, and now you guys all die. So and then they get Uranib instead. So I think this actually they actually didn't get it, but it was 1 HP. So I think this is on you. Does that make sense?
yeah, I was in indecisiveness.
Mhm.
Yeah, this
Okay.
is where he ends. Just yeah,
Yeah, this one I agree. This one
and
I
I
agree.
just follow him because he's my strongest
Yeah, it
guy.
makes sense. And it sucks. Your Zion's at 3 seconds on CD, so your Zion's is barely down. Yeah, it sucks. I understand your mindset of I'll just follow him, but in this case, you just have to let him die. And again, it's late game, so even like at 30 to 4 minutes in the game, I mean, when you press tab, I assume you press tab when you're dead, so I'll show you. But your Smolder is definitely not useless. I guarantee you your Smolder has definitely scaled as well. Like Smolder is known to be like a super late game hyper carry, right? And they have Yumi on them. Um,
Yeah,
so you're able to yeah. I mean, look at this. We can compare it like 4 items, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this guy has 1, 2, 3, 4. They're actually both 4 items. If anything, Smolder is actually stronger because 4 items, but longsword to Zeal. So your Smolder is actually up items on Yone, plus he has Yumi on him. Plus Smolder is a better late game hyper carry than Yone is. Like he's a 80 carry, 80 carry rolls, 80 carry roll for a reason. So I actually think you tunnel vision. Maybe earlier this game he was the carry, but it has changed since then. I usually think KDA is a terrible indicator, but even the KDA should show 12 kills, 11 kills, 200 CS, 255. So KDAs are basically identical. Items, he's up items, and he has Yumi on him. So I think earlier in the game, it makes sense that you're just buddy buddy with Yon. But I think you have to again. I told you earlier today as well. This is why I need you to press tab way more. Because maybe if this Smolder is 2 items, I agree with you. You need to play with Yon. He's your only strong guy. But again, it's changed since early game. Smolder has gone and fed. He's gotten sub shutdowns. He's come back, right? So but you'll never know this if you're not like pressing tab and identifying the what's changed. Make sense? Okay, looks like last fight of the game. I definitely think you're hesitating too much. When I see immobile Jinx walk up like this, no, no, boom, flash, e ult. Diana has two options in the fight. Option A, just get as multi mana as possible, 3 to 4 to 5 mana ult. Option B, one mana ult is fine if it's on their hyper carry. If it's on their most, on the Jinx or on the Veigar. One mana ult's fine if it's on like a super mega carry. So it's either super mega carry one man, as long as your team's in range to follow up, which they are, or go for like a 2 man, right, or 3 man. In this case, you have a very easy opportunity to get a solo on their strongest member, plus your teammates are in range to follow up on him. So it's kind of the same example as Veigar. When you see the mobile carry by themselves, and Dyna, you have flash up, you have E up, you have ult up, you have Zanya's up, you gotta just full send it. Make sense?
okay.
Because here, I mean, you're just kind of doing nothing this fight. You're just watching your team go, and by the time you finally went in, your Smolder's already dead. So all your follow up damage, you don't have follow up damage, right? And then you guys just lose the game here. I assume they just run. Well, they didn't. I think they could have run mid end, but it looks like you guys still lose. So yeah. So let's recap again. Some more of the same. Just talk about be more in depth. Talking about the mechanics, not just simple. Oh, hit your skills more. It's it becomes mindset, psychology, pressing tab more, identifying strengths, right? That's then there's pressing tab, identifying who to play for in fights, who's weak, who's strong, who to focus, right? I think in the early game, a lot of tracking points. I think if you tracked the enemy jungle better, you could have stole his camps some more. You could have got the early dragon, right? There's a bunch of stuff that can correlate from checking enemy jungle better. That's the main things I had. Any questions? Anything I didn't go over, or anything I talked about you want to talk